In today's Keep Your Fire Burning segment, I want to talk to you about something that I see all too often with professional women, and that is the tendency to take care of everybody else very well, do your job with excellence, take care of your families, your children, your husbands, and your partners, but not take care of yourself. And the problem with that is then you burn out and you get sick. And then you can't take care of anybody else. You are a terrific woman and you've got so much going on in your life and you're doing so many things so well. I want you to be excellent at self-care too. What I recommend to my coaching clients that are experiencing this issue is radical self-care. So what does that mean? What does that look like? Radical self-care means really scheduling in time for the things that are important for you and for your health. A few weeks ago in a segment I spoke about sleep and how important sleep is, and that you need to get a minimum of 7 hours of sleep a night because the World Health Organization has labeled less than that a carcinogen, a cancer-causing agent. Less than 6 hours of sleep means that you're likely to have brain damage, it can lead to Alzheimer's, and you're much more likely to have a car accident. I don't want any of that for you. So please plan and schedule your sleep at least 7 hours a night in a cool, dark room, and set yourself up for success with your sleep. Water and hydration is an area that many people don't think about, and yet 80% of North Americans are dehydrated. That's a big statistic. So how does this happen? How come we're all so dehydrated? Well, part of it is our love of coffee. Coffee and tea and anything caffeinated sucks the water right out of you. So for every cup of coffee that you have, you need to drink a glass of water. Same thing is true of alcohol. Alcohol depletes your water supplies. So while you're having a great glass of wine or beer, make sure you're drinking water side by side with it. When you wake up in the morning, you'll find that you're usually quite thirsty. That's because your body depletes water while you're sleeping. Did you know that a 5% drop in hydration will result in a 25 to 30% drop in energy? So when you feel tired at around 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, the temptation is to go for a candy bar or grab some food. But the truth is, what you really need is a glass of water. So how much water should you drink, and how much should you try and get into your body? At least try and get half your body weight in ounces in water a day. Drink that much. And try and drink it from a filtered water source, preferably not plastic bottles. 100 brands of plastic bottles have been surveyed and they all have little pieces of plastic in it. You don't need that in your bodies. So hydrate. A 5% drop means 25% drop in your energy. A 15% drop in water means you die. So you can't afford that. Hydration's really important. Exercise is another way to take care of yourself and keep your fire burning. And it's one of those ones that we let slide all too often. The key to exercise, and world wellness experts will tell you, exercise is the best panacea, the best remedy for stress out there. The key to exercise is to have fun with it. Find things that you love doing. My husband and I love to ballroom dance, and let me tell you, a couple hours of salsa dancing is a great workout. You're sweating after that. We also like to tandem bicycle. And I do yoga. Yoga is very important for flexibility. As we age, you need to be able to squat. You need to be able to balance, and yoga can give you that flexibility. Find an exercise partner, because when you have an accountability partner, your exercise partner is going to make sure you show up for that run that you have scheduled, or you go to the gym together. You might skip out on yourself, but you're not likely to skip out on a friend that you've planned to go with. And track it. You want to make sure you build in some interval training in your exercise. If you like to walk, which is a great thing to do, particularly in the morning, it will help you sleep better. If you like to walk, every 5 minutes or so do a sprint. You got to get your heart rate up. If you're biking leisurely, every 5 minutes do a race. Get your heart rate up. Do interval training, partner with a buddy, and schedule do exercise at least 3 to 4 times a week. Medical appointments. So many of us forget that we need that. Women need to see a gynecologist at least once a year to get checked out. Schedule an annual physical. I was pretty stunned when Dr. Michelle Huckey was here talking about how bleeding gums, go to see your dentist, how bleeding gums are the equivalent of a hand of an open wound. So see your dentist, get your cleaning scheduled, and then do the other things that really take care of your health. I'm a huge believer in massage. I try and get one at least once or twice a month because that rids your body of toxins and it prevents a lot of illness. I see a chiropractor occasionally, acupuncturist, whatever works for you. Take your vitamins and your supplements. The key is to take care of yourself. What you do in the world is important. You make a difference. You have unique talents and skills, and the world will be a poorer place if you don't share them. You can't do that if you're sick. So take the time to make yourself and practically apply all these tools for radical self-care to keep your fire burning.